on our way to Poston Butte, and I gotta fill up on the water because it is literally like 10 million degrees in the shade, and it is so hot outside. I don't know how all these kids are practicing, but shout out to all the kids putting in that work, trying to get them rings. So made it out to Poston Butte, and these smart people over here, they are beating the heat by practicing in the gym. I'm gonna go check them out, the Broncos, Poston Butte, County Line Preps. Oh yeah, make sure you hit that subscribe button and show your boy some love, like, comment, all that good stuff. Your boy Just Chili, hit me on Twitter, all that good stuff, and let's go see what's good. Which coach has their doctorate and decided to practice inside on like the hottest day ever? Because I think that's genius.
Well, I'd like to take credit for it, but because I'd love to be outside, but like our district sits by each site, so right now we got restricted to no outside practice, so we're inside for the whole time.
I mean, right now, while you guys aren't in pads, like, does it really restrict how much you're able to do and how much you're able to execute in a practice? Because, I mean, without the pads on, like, you're not hitting anyways, so.
Obviously it does make a big difference. No football coach in the world wants to be inside, but we work our tails off to make sure that we can get a quality practice in, and it's not just wasting time.
I know you guys are dropping down from 5A to 4A, and you guys get the treat of playing Saguaro and their 22 Division I scholarships in Game 1. How's that transition going to be for you guys?
Yeah, out of the kettle into the fire, right? So, I think this is where we fit.
Keeping it real.
This is where we fit. They're one of the best teams in the state, and they got a great program, and they do a great job, and they have some really talented kids, and we're going to try to do what we can to prepare for them. I mean, our guys are going to be hungry for the first game. There's no doubt about it.
What are you expecting to see out of a player like Tucker Usher?
Tucker's just a great kid. I mean, this is going to be a great senior year for him. He's come through the program. He's done everything the right way. Unfortunately, last year he got injured early into our preseason and didn't get to play but the last few games of the season, but he was a spark without a doubt. I mean, he was an all-region player and only playing in a few games. So we're going to do what we can to maximize his abilities out there. So he'll probably be all over the field on both sides of the ball. Hopefully, if he does what we want him to be, he'll show up as a great two-way player for us.
What are some of the strengths of this Poston Butte team?
This group right here, we have great energy right now, and we had a great camp. Our up front guys are going to be one of the big things with our strength. I mean, I think that we're going to have them, because that's most of our experience. We're going to have them lead on the field.
That's week 0, you guys get that big test versus Saguaro. What's the mentality?
Just go in there, play 100, just do what we do.
Now, you guys have kind of been like decimated by injuries over the last few seasons. I know you guys have had some problems on the line, and obviously Tucker Usher, has been injured last year. You guys are coming back and you guys are fully healthy. All the dogs are fully healthy now. What do you guys expect? Because you guys were a 6-win team in the 5A last year.
Just gonna feel more comfortable just having those people out there and just know that we have our best 11 and just dominate.
You're looking forward to dominating more on offense or on defense? Because I know you're going both ways.
Defense. That's where it's
trying
at.
To eat.
Yeah.
Trying to eat some quarterbacks, get these sacks in.
Yeah, get those stats up.
I think it's a spectacular season for 4 games, 235 yards. Good coming out season. How are you going to build on that?
Yeah. I mean, I'm just excited I get to play all 10. I've been injured frequently, and it's annoying and it's frustrating. But getting back out there, first game, slow. I had like 1 catch, and then right after that I was rolling. I just want to continue that, and I'm going to do that. Best friend at quarterback.
Oh, hey,
That's all you need to say.
That's all you need. You guys are getting thrown into the fire right away, though. You guys get Saguaro. You're going to get that Keeley-Ringo matchup.
Yes,
so,
sir.
you know, what are you looking forward to the most about that?
Competition. Definitely competition. So start off with, you know, a team like that.
Not to be mistaken, like, you guys are a 6-win, 5A team. That's what you guys were last year. So dropping down to 4A, like, for game one, the problem might not be so much talent. It's going to be more depth, I would guess, right?
Definitely depth. I mean, like 8 of our defensive players, you know, start on offense most of the time, rotate in frequently. Big key players on offense are also on our defense.
All right, so what have you been doing in the off-season training? I know you said you had some injuries. You were hampered by injuries last season and stuff. So what have you been doing in the off-season to train to make sure that your body's right?
Water, a lot of water. Eating right. So.
And practicing indoors because it's 1:15 outside.
It's our first day practicing indoors. So and it was hot yesterday, but we still had a good practice. Every day we have good practices. We keep the intensity up because we know we need to keep it up during the season because, you know, with team players going both ways, we can't just roll through stuff. You know, we gotta put effort into everything we do. And this group right here puts effort into everything they do.
All right. I know you're a video gamer just like everybody else. So, which F are you catching, FIFA or Fortnite?
Fortnite, definitely Fortnite.
Who's the best Fortnite player on the Poston Butte squad? Who's the best Fortnite player?
Quarterback, or Dalton Hawley, our quarterback, or we got Big John. He's a huge, he plays PC though, so they don't miss.
Oh, okay. Yikes. Okay. All right, man. Well, shoot, I'm hoping to get a big season from you this year. You know, me and Andy from County Line Preps, we were talking about, you know, you're on pace for probably like 600-700 yard season. I think you can do 1,000. What do you think? 1,000 yards?
Yes, sir.
You gonna carry the ball too?
I carry the ball too. I got so many run plays. You're not gonna know where it's coming from either.
Oh, okay, so you're trying to package this up, maybe do 1,500 total.
I'll be everywhere too.
Okay.
All-purpose yards.
That's what I'm talking about. This guy right here. Watch out, y'all. Watch out. What are you thinking about this kid, Tucker Usher? I'm expecting at least 1,500 total yards, all-purpose, rushing, receiving, all that.
Yeah, I mean, here's Coach Sherman. Watch what you say because you're live on the vlog here. So
yeah, well,
I got a bleep button. Bleep. Coach Sherman, so you gonna have some water out there and some food out there for us?
yeah, I got some water. Yeah, I'll give you a little beer, maybe a water pop or something like that. For sure, probably, you know.
Yeah, some
You know,
Big
we can
Macs, a
pull off.
Whopper, like whatever Queen Creek's
Yeah.
finest has to offer.
Look, Andy, all I know is you better get your butt home and get going on the QT water boy QT, because if I get one more phone call about it, I'm gonna knock you out myself.
I could just skip the Queen Creek practice altogether and get a head start on it.
Dang.
It'd probably be just as entertaining. I mean, like in a 6-month period, I'm not so sure what you deserve to get the log twice. I mean, geez, I'm a little bit nervous. I gotta go home and get my, my best clothes on. I gotta go get cleaned up a little bit.
Yeah.
See, I got a half hour to get a haircut.
Yeah. Make sure you got all the newest and cleanest Queen Creek swag to model on the vlog today.
Dang.
Yeah, you'll see. It's all coming. You know how that goes.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, Nike only.
Yeah, Nike only.
All right, so before Coach Sherman invaded the Poston Butte vlog, let's talk about Poston Butte a little bit.
Yep.
Tucker Usher, I'm fully expecting 1,500 yards combined at least. That's like the minimum. This is a kid that averaged 60 yards receiving alone per game in his 4 games last year.
Well, that is correct. And in addition to that, keep in mind, all those yards were receiving. He didn't rush the ball and he didn't return any kicks. And Coach Thompson told me that he'll do both in addition to catching passes. So he's going to rack up yards offensively, receiving and rushing. In addition, he's going to get all-purpose yards on special teams. I think we just both talked to Coach Thompson on the way out there that, he's counting on him, and then Thomas Grayton, I hope I said that right, or Gratan, the offensive lineman, to really, be 2 of their top players, on their team this year. So I don't think there's any doubt that Coach Thompson made it clear that he's counting on both of those guys to be big contributors.
I fully think Navarro is going to be a guy for them. He looks every bit the part that, he wants to handle that business on defense.
Yeah, Navarro is a guy that Thompson told me was an all-region player last year. Going to play on the offensive and defensive line, so he's going to be another kid that's going to make a difference for Poston Butte this year for sure.
And we're going to find out week 0 when they get the U.